In the glamorous yet cutthroat world of old Hollywood, the allure of fame often masked a reality filled with fierce rivalries and bitter animosities. Joan Fontaine's lifelong feud with Olivia de Havilland was a prime example, as their sibling-like bond turned into a public spectacle. Their competition for roles and accolades created a rift that spilled over into their professional lives, leading to a chilling tension that was palpable on screen. Similarly, Anne Baxter's ambition clashed with Bette Davis during the making of All About Eve, where both actresses vied for the spotlight. Their rivalry was not just about acting, it was a battle for recognition and respect in an industry that often pitted women against each other. Zsa Gabor, known for her glamorous lifestyle, became synonymous with scandal, often embroiled in controversies that overshadowed her career. Her tumultuous relationships and public persona made her a target of disdain, illustrating how the pursuit of fame could lead to a legacy of hatred. The stories of these women reveal the darker side of Hollywood's golden age, where the quest for stardom often came at a steep price. Throughout her career, Susan Hayward was known for her fierce determination and strong personality, which often led to conflicts with her colleagues. One of the most notable feuds in her career was with Bette Davis during the filming of Where Love Has Gone. Their disagreements became infamous, showcasing the tension that can arise between two strong-willed actresses. This rivalry was not the only one that marked Hayward's career. She also had a tumultuous relationship with director Nicholas Ray and co-star Robert Mitchum while working on The Lusty Men. The dynamics on set were often charged, reflecting the challenges of working with such powerful personalities. Additionally, her strong character led to frequent arguments with John Wayne during the making of The Conqueror. Their clashes were well known in Hollywood, as both were not afraid to voice their opinions. These conflicts painted a picture of a woman who was not only talented but also unyielding in her beliefs and approach to her work. Hayward's career was a blend of remarkable performances and intense personal interactions, making her a complex figure in the history of old Hollywood. Fontaine's most infamous rivalry was with her sister Olivia de Havilland, a feud that began in their childhood and grew more intense as they both found success in Hollywood. Their contentious relationship became particularly public during the 1942 Academy Awards, when Fontaine won the Oscar for Best Actress. In a moment that shocked many, she snubbed de Havilland's congratulations, further fueling the animosity between the two sisters. This rivalry was not just a private matter, it became a topic of gossip in the film industry, with many speculating about the deep-seated issues that lay beneath their strained relationship. In addition to her sisterly feud, Fontaine had a difficult working relationship with notable figures in the industry. While filming the classic film Rebecca, she clashed with her co-star Laurence Olivier and the renowned director Alfred Hitchcock. Reports suggest that her reputation for being difficult extended beyond these two, affecting her interactions with other prominent actors. She had strained relationships with Orson Welles, as well as with actresses like Vivien Leigh and Ginger Rogers. These conflicts contributed to her image as a challenging personality in Hollywood, making her a figure of both admiration and disdain among her peers. Miriam Hopkins was a prominent actress during the pre-Code era, known for her talent, but also for her difficult personality. She often clashed with directors and co-stars, which earned her a volatile reputation in Hollywood. One of her most notable rivalries was with Bette Davis. Their intense friction on the set of The Old Maid, and later in Old Acquaintance, became legendary. This rivalry was fueled by Hopkins' strong-willed nature and her desire to assert herself in a male-dominated industry. Her arrogance often put her at odds with leading men and directors. She was known to demand script changes and sought more screen time, which did not endear her to many in the industry. Despite her talent, these demands created a challenging working environment. Her role in the story of Temple Drake brought her both acclaim and controversy, further solidifying her reputation as a difficult actress. The film showcased her ability to tackle complex characters, but it also highlighted the tensions that surrounded her. Hopkins' career was marked by her fierce independence and her unwillingness to conform, making her a complex figure in the history of Hollywood. Known for her sultry voice and captivating femme fatale roles, Gloria Graham's life off-screen was filled with scandals that overshadowed her talent. One of the most notorious aspects of her personal life was her relationship with her stepson, which drew significant public scrutiny and criticism. This scandal was just one part of her tumultuous existence. Graham's erratic behavior on set often created tension with her co-stars and directors. She had a well-documented disdain for some of her fellow actors, including the legendary Humphrey Bogart, and clashed with directors like Fritz Lang, which made her a controversial figure in Hollywood. Despite the turmoil surrounding her, Graham achieved critical acclaim, winning an Academy Award for her performance in The Bad and the Beautiful. However, her behavior during filming often caused friction with her colleagues. For instance, she had a notable clash with co-star Eddie Albert while working on Oklahoma, where her performance was met with criticism. Graham's complex personality, and the scandals that followed her, made her a figure of fascination and disdain in the world of old Hollywood. Known for her iconic roles in films like Gone with the Wind, Olivia de Havilland was a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age. She won 2 Academy Awards for her outstanding performances, showcasing her talent and dedication to her craft. However, her career was not without its challenges. De Havilland was known for her competitive nature, which led to a visible rivalry with her sister, Joan Fontaine. This rivalry became particularly intense during the Academy Awards in 1941 and 1943, where both sisters were nominated for Oscars, adding a personal layer to the already competitive atmosphere of Hollywood. Her relationships with her co-stars were also marked by tension. De Havilland famously rejected the advances of Errol Flynn, which created friction between them. Additionally, she had significant disputes with director Michael Curtiz, known for his demanding style. Yet, her most notable battle was with Warner Brothers, the studio that had a tight grip on its stars. This conflict led to the landmark De Havilland Law, which changed the way contracts worked in Hollywood, giving actors more freedom and control over their careers. Through her struggles and triumphs, Olivia de Havilland left an indelible mark on the film industry. Known for her stunning beauty and remarkable talent, Gene Tierney quickly gained fame in Hollywood. However, her career was not without its challenges. She developed a reputation for being difficult to work with, which affected her relationships on set. During the filming of the classic movie Laura, her collaboration with director Otto Preminger became strained, leading to a souring of their professional relationship. Tierney also had clashes with co-stars like Cornel Wilde and Dana Andrews, which added to her reputation as a challenging actress. Her insecurities about her appearance played a significant role in her demanding behavior. Tierney often insisted on having her makeup and costumes adjusted to meet her standards, which frustrated many makeup artists and costume designers. This need for perfection stemmed from her own doubts, making her a complex figure in the industry. In her personal life, Tierney faced turmoil as well. Her marriage to fashion designer Oleg Cassini was rocky, filled with ups and downs that mirrored her struggles in Hollywood. Additionally, her relationship with Prince Ali Khan was troubled, further complicating her already tumultuous existence. Despite her talent and beauty, these personal and professional challenges left a mark on her legacy in the film industry. Goddard's career was significantly shaped by her marriage to the legendary Charlie Chaplin. While this relationship brought her into the spotlight, her ambitious nature often created tension on set. Reports suggest that she was not always easy to work with, leading to conflicts with various colleagues. One notable incident involved her allegedly sabotaging Veronica Lake's performance in the film So Proudly We Hail. This act of undermining a fellow actress did not sit well with many in the industry. Additionally, her clashes with director Cecil B. DeMille were well known, as she often challenged his authority and vision for the films they worked on together. Her strained relationships extended beyond directors to her co-stars as well. Fred MacMurray, for instance, found her to be controlling and dismissive, which made collaboration difficult. These dynamics painted a picture of an actress who, despite her talent and beauty, struggled to maintain harmonious relationships. In the competitive world of Hollywood, her ambition, while a driving force in her career, often led to a reputation that was less than favorable among her peers. Baxter's portrayal of Eve Harrington in All About Eve mirrored her real-life ambition and manipulation. This role showcased her talent, but also highlighted her competitive nature. During the filming of All About Eve, her rivalry with Bette Davis became notorious. Both actresses demanded equal billing, which led to intense off-screen tension. Their relationship was fraught with conflict, as both were strong-willed and determined to shine in the spotlight. Baxter's ambition did not stop there. She often clashed with directors and co-stars, including the legendary Cecil B. DeMille and the charismatic Charlton Heston. These conflicts stemmed from her desire to control her career and the projects she was involved in. Her personal life reflected similar struggles, as both of her marriages ended due to her controlling nature. Baxter's complex personality and fierce ambition made her a controversial figure in Hollywood, earning her both admiration and disdain from her peers. Mae Clarke's career was filled with drama, both on and off the screen. She is perhaps best known for her role in the classic film The Public Enemy, where she had a famous scene with James Cagney. This scene, where Cagney famously smashes a grapefruit in her face, became iconic, but also highlighted the tensions between the two actors. Clarke's relationships with her co-stars were often fraught with conflict. She had a difficult working relationship with director James Whale while filming Frankenstein, which added to her reputation for being hard to work with. Additionally, Clarke had a contentious rivalry with fellow actress Ann Dvorak, which further complicated her standing in Hollywood. These conflicts contributed to a decline in her career, as her uncooperative behavior made her less desirable for roles. Her tumultuous personal life, marked by 2 short marriages, also played a role in her struggles in the industry. As her career waned, Clarke became a symbol of the challenges faced by women in Hollywood during that era, navigating a world filled with competition and personal strife. Known for her lavish lifestyle and flamboyant personality, Zsa Zsa Gabor often overshadowed her acting career with her larger-than-life image. She became a symbol of glamour and excess in old Hollywood, captivating audiences with her charm and wit. However, her behavior frequently drew criticism. In 1989, Gabor made headlines when she was arrested for slapping a police officer, an incident that solidified her reputation as a temperamental diva. This incident was not an isolated event. Her diva behavior was well known on film sets, where she often demanded special treatment and clashed with co-stars and directors. Her insistence on being treated like royalty led to tensions that made her difficult to work with. In her later years, Gabor continued to attract attention with her eccentric public appearances, often dressed in extravagant outfits that reflected her unique style. Additionally, she faced numerous legal battles that further complicated her public image. Despite her talent, it was her controversial behavior that left a lasting impression on Hollywood and its